Good afternoon, Winterhead viewers. On Saturday we've got the Queensland Oaks. We've got some nice top three selections for you. We'll go through now, go through some replays, show you why we like them, and there's some good value in there. We won't assess the whole race like other weeks. There's a lot to go through there. It's probably not worth pricing up all the runners, and we'll just concentrate on our top three. Our first selection is Mare of Mount Buller. This horse had quite a long prep, trained by Chris Waller. It's got 5 in the race, got a stranglehold, at least 5 runners he'll have. This is one of them, and this filly just keeps improving. What we like about her run was she was on the worst part of the going last start and ran strong through the line. Let's have a look and check it out here. Here she is there, Mare of Mount Buller. There she is here, having a tough run. Not a tough run at this stage, but she will as she has to go through the inside. Here's Savvy Oak here, having a lovely run. McDonald's going to insist on getting on the outside of those horses, getting the best part of the track. Where Mare Mount Buller's got no choice but to go the inside, the worst part of the going. She beats all these horses easily. Savvy Oak's out in the middle of the track. Molly Bloom made a bit of a mid-race run, knocks up. But here we are, Savvy Oak and Mare Mount Buller. Mare Mount Buller runs through the line there. Savvy Oak had the race won, but still did knock up a little bit there. She's trying to do it on one prep, Savvy Oak, and I'd rather with the foundation of Mare Mount Buller and looking at that run, if she holds it together, and Savvy Oak, I think Savvy Oak's going to be a great horse in the future. I don't underestimate this horse. I think she's a really good horse of the future, but trying to do it on one prep. And if you look at those runs there, you can see how Mare Mount Buller can turn the tables on Savvy Oak, and especially at the prices at $9 Mare Mount Buller compared to the $3.50 Savvy Oak. I know where I'd rather be playing on Saturday. Admittedly, Michael Rod of Barrier 1 is Eagle Farm. You do want to get off the fence as well. They put the rail out 2 metres, but they were going out 5 to 7 wide last Saturday, so you still don't want to be on that inside. But I'm sure Emrod's aware of that, and if you can get to the outside at some stage as they're coming around the corner, she's going to be really hard to beat. Our second pick is a Hurai, I think you say it. This is a different type of filly. Chris Waller again. She's won over the 2,500 Flemington very impressively, and then ran in the Derby. Warmonger was in the race. She was quite unlucky. Like I said, she's a very good staying sort of filly. I love Chris Waller's put that gap between the runs to keep a bit of sprint in her legs on Saturday. Let's have a quick look here. Ahuri here. There she is there. She was about here. She made what you didn't see, she made a mid-race move. Did a bit of work to get there. Copped some interference. Cop buffeting here. Starts to resent being between horses. And I would too with the buffering she got, around the 800. And here you think she's going to get a run. Warmonger's in clear air here. And here she is. I don't know why the jockey didn't try to get to the outside a bit earlier before that gap closed. Clear running here. And you'll see, there's Warmonger there. You'll see how she finishes the race off really nicely after not having a nice run as at all. So she'll definitely run the trip out, runs through the line there, and she'll run a good race on Saturday. So she's our second pick. Our third pick is Unique Ambition. This is our value runner. She's fifth run from a spell. John Sargent trains. He knows how to win these races. She's coming out of Class 1 in the country. You're probably saying, Eli, what are you doing tipping me this horse out of a Class 1 in the country? But she's a 3-year-old filly, ran in a Class 1 with 59.5 on her back. Trust me, it's very hard to beat these older horses. There was 4-year-old geldings, 5-year-old geldings in this race with lesser weight. You watch this run here, she's had a tough run, and there was a really big performance. She's 5th up into the Queensland Oaks, and she will be she will run a good race at this price. I really like her at this price. She only had the 8 starts. She's a horse on the way up. And if she can take benefit out of this run, she'll run a big race at the price. Let me show you this replay. From a wide draw, can't remember who was riding her. He's quite positive out of the gate, and you could tell he wants to take a forward position, but they've either got a bit too much speed, he doesn't want to dig her up too much, and has to contend with going back, but gets caught 3-4 deep. Here she is here. The race favourite was quite a good 3-year-old gelding. I think he carried less weight or equal weight and has a sit on her and can't pass her in the straight. So here she is, punching the breeze, 3 deep, with 59.5 against the older horses. Stepping up from the mile, I think from the 1400. He elects to go a little bit further back there, and then stokes her up slightly again. Here's the favourite. Quite a good 3-year-old gelding, 4 starts, 3 placings, with the sit on her. And you could see they slow up a bit again there, but there was a bit of pace on, so she's had to work. There's the race favourite on the outside, trying to have a go now, and she's faced the breeze the whole way, and here she is. She's fifth, like I said, good weight against the older horses, trying hard, leaves the other 3-year-old standing a bit, really gets into her work now. Look at that. I love the way she gets into her work here. And, she's pretty much got the race won here. Gets a little bit tired. The race favourite with the sit's the only one's getting close to her, but he's holding her on the line. I tell you guys, at 60-1, she's going to run a really big race. She's our value runner. A lot of people don't pick up on these sort of horses and these little things. And she'll run a big race at 60-1. So, just capping. Mare of Mount Buller, our first pick at $9. Emerod's going to have to pull off a certain ride there. Our other 2 picks are drawn wide. Number 9, Ahure, and this 60-1 shot, Unique Ambition. Don't be afraid to have a little bit on. Don't need much on at those prices to win really good money. Like I said, Savvy Oaks, a horse of the future, trying to do it on the first prep. And looking at that replay, what we saw, just Savvy Oak knocking up the bit there, Mare Mount Buller full of running, I think that's a big sign. Good luck with Saturday with your bets at Eagle Farm and whatever else you're doing. Hope your footy team gets up. And don't be afraid to subscribe and find out what our best 4 tips are across the country. It's just a $12 subscription. We have giveaways. Someone won free fuel just last Saturday. We give free bet giveaways every Saturday. Major prizes end of the month. Look us up on our website and subscribe. Good luck. Have a great weekend. Thanks, guys. Imagine what you could be buying instead. For free and confidential support, call 1-800-858-858 or visit gamblinghelponline.org.au.